I've been a nail tech for 9 years and I have never tried Gel X until right now. Because you know what? Here's the thing. We need to get into it. We need to jump into it. I need to figure out why the girlies are loving Gel X so much. I have always done acrylic for as long as I can remember. I've done gel manicures, but I haven't done hard gel or Gel X. Gel X is essentially the tip that's a full-size tip that has an apex and is supposed to kind of already skip the structural portion of things and just kind of help you into the nail art faster. So lately the girlies have been asking and I have been like, okay, either I stick to what I know and don't try anything new, which is definitely not the way I like to work. It's very not on brand for me. Or I learn something new and see what comes of it. So yeah, this will be a video on first time doing Gel X on me. If you want to see this set of nails, I guess like the application portion, watch the rest of this video. I'm starting off with getting rid of my acrylics. As you can see, I have a little bit of damaged nail beds and I'm just gonna snip, 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 take these babies off. Yeah. And then I'm gonna just file her because I need to file it thin so then I can do the soak off method, which is the only method, people, for acrylics. Please and thank you. Now that she's filed, I am gonna show you a little speed up of me wrapping it up with acetone, cotton ball, and a piece of foil to let her bake. Once it's all off and ready to go, we're gonna start prep. I did want to take a look at the Gel X little ting to show me like what I was doing and how to do it because this is my first rodeo and I was like, okay, let me look at these instructions. So I'm just gonna prep like normal, it seems. Push back my cuticles, of course. That's my non-dominant hand, by the way. And then do a little zhuzh in the cuticle area because Lord knows I'm trying to make these stick for a minute, give them an actual shot at retention. And then I've seen videos of people doing this and it looks aggressive as flying monkeys. So I just wanted to show you on my finger and on my hand how soft it was. And then it's time to cut the cuticle. And look how satisfying that little piece of dead skin is. Like, wee, and bye. And then a little wipey poo with alcohol and acetone. And then it's time to follow the instructions and put a bit of pH bond on all my nails. And then it said to put a really thin layer of the extend gel over my natural nails. Not gonna lie, this was uncomfortable because I've never done this before. And then, whew, when I put this finger in, it burned. Only for a minute, or sorry, a second or two. Not a minute, I lied. Just a second or two, it was bearable. I lived to tell the day. Or live to tell the tale, you know what I'm saying. And then when it told me to scrub on the back of this guy, I was very confused, but when I did it, it started to make sense. Now this part is tricky. Putting the right amount of gel on the back of this tip so you don't overflow your cuticle area and underneath was very tricky. This is my first one and you can tell I flooded that girlie. I flooded her. I even went in to check out how it hardened and it hardened pretty quickly. So yeah, that's the thumb one. And then, oh yeah, I realized that the lamp was doing things and I was like, okay, it's not set up for failure because I was like, what is this stick of a lamp? But anyways, this is me trying to do it again. And this time, your girl got the gel decent. I didn't get any spillage. Trying to get my finger on the light though. Like, I know there's a better way to do this, but like I said, this is my first rodeo. And I really like the way that this turned out with the way I did it. And then, yeah, boom, this is all of them. Look at that. Not too shabby. Yeah, that one kind of went a little left and I'm just gonna file it, which you'll see later, to kind of straighten it. And then the underneath look decent. It's definitely a learning curve, with overfilling the gel, I must say. And then the filing aspect, because I'm filing on myself and this is more of a flimsier product, it didn't feel as secure and as sturdy, which um, was different. With acrylic, obviously, it's harder, and when you file, you have a bit of give and whatnot. And then while I was filing, guess who decided to come sit on my chair? Buddy guy was like, "You can stand up and work." And I was like, "You know what? I love you. And that's all right." Think you did get little pets. Oopsie. And then, yeah, we gotta get back to work. So then I'm doing the other hand. This was the finger that was going a little left. I had to file it in a certain way to make it like seem like she was going a little bit straighter, but Lord, I did the best that I could. The best. Alrighty, we're just taking off all that dust, and then I'm gonna just switcheroo to the buffed version, you feel me, and gonna spray it down, get any of that extra dust off of my fingers so that she is now ready for design. So far, I really do like it. I think it feels good. It's nice and sturdy, and after design, this is what she looks like. I went for a cheetah and red with a bit of black accent moment. I was having a hard time with the camera getting it to zoom and stuff because I'm kind of a noob at this, but that's beside the point. Do you like my nails? It's pretty, right? Do I like this or not? Like, what's the vibe? It's been 2 days since I have had these on. I will say that it's very exciting to like learn something new and do something and like be pretty satisfied with your outcome. I do like that a lot. As for everything else, when it comes down to like durability, they are not as strong as acrylics, obviously. There's a bit more flexibility and like bendableness in the nail, which I think is cool, but it's just different from what I'm used to with acrylics. And it's not necessarily a bad thing or a good thing. It just depends on what you're needing out of your nails, you know? So as for application, okay, as you saw, like it was a little spicy for me. Okay, not enough for me to be like, ooh, we're never doing this again. It was like beauty is pain kind of vibe. Like, you know, when you go get your eyebrows threaded or you go get your body waxed and that kind of stuff, like that's the vibe it was giving, but like a fraction of time, like quite literally 2 seconds max on like a couple of fingers. I noticed that because my nails, as you saw in the video, my nails are hella damaged underneath just because, you know, I'm not the best client, but that's beside the point. The nails that were really thin and really frail and really just damaged, those are the nails that I had felt the burn, the sensation, a bit more, and I was like, "Ooh, that's spicy." But then, like, I kind of understand what's happening. Like, the gel is hardening with the LED or the UV light, and that heat transfer is what your nail beds will feel or will not feel, depending on how thin or thick your natural nail beds are. Also, listen, I'm gonna be so honest. I am a shaping queen, okay? Like, I love shaping. But with the full-size cover tips, it wasn't as satisfying to file. Let's just say that. The shape is beauty. I'm not gonna lie though. The shapes that are available to purchase as full-size tips are actually cute. I do like them. But like just like generally speaking and saying, like, I do not enjoy the shaping as much as I do with acrylic. As for time, okay, yeah, that really sped up my time by a lot. Like by a lot. Like normally when I do like a set of acrylic nails with this much design, like we're looking at like 8 hours 9 hours. Like I'm not like just like full sending it. Like I'm like relaxed. I'm taking food breaks in between, little smoky breaks, little this, that, and the thirds. Like I'm chilling. Like I'm not really going like full speed ahead when I do it on myself. But yeah, this took like, all of this took like within 3.5 hours on myself with this much nail art in detail. That's pretty fire. So it's making me excited to do a lot more nail art. But I obviously still do offer acrylic if anybody needs that extra durability and they really need something that's like on there. This guy, I do feel like it's on there, but like I said, it's just very flexible. But it does feel good and it does feel comfortable and it does feel nice. So I am super excited to spend a bit more time doing nail art and, you know, giving the girlies what they want, because Gel X is a thing right now and I want to hop on and I want to also be about it. So if you've watched the end of this video, I really appreciate it so much. Like, I'm gonna be offering you $50 set price, maximum 3-hour time slot for the appointment, and all the nail art, everything I can fit, everything I can do energetically and artistically. I just want to flow, and I feel like adding a new service that's making my artistry come out a bit more is like such a vibe. So I want to extend the gift to you and give you $50 set price for Gel X, with all the designs you could come up with. If you want to shoot me design ideas, see if I can do it, want to do it, whatever, I encourage it. Yeah, but if you could comment, like, subscribe, do all the things to help your girl, build her channel, I would really appreciate that very, very much. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.